to help you, do a better job. So if you can click on this button called Glossary Management, you will see the list of glossaries that you created, and you can add a new one here. And after you created one, list, you can click on the management, and then you can either add manually one by one. The A is your primary language, B is your target language translation, and save them. It works both ways, by the way. Um, or you can just upload an Excel file from any of the folders that you have created the Excel file in. Or you can just drag and drop an Excel file in here, but it must follow this two columns format. All right, the first column is the primary language, and the second column is the secondary language. You can download this as an Excel file as well, and then you can share it with anybody by email or WhatsApp or other instant messengers. You can also share this within the system. It's a cloud share, and it's a dynamic glossary list with your boothmate. So as you are going through the video, you are adding in new terms, it will be updated, and then your boothmate will be able to see the latest, the most up to date list. All right, and when you are about to use that list, you can choose from the list here. So this is the IBM one that I created. How do I create it? Let me show you how it works. There are many ways to do it. My preferred way is to go to Notebook LM, which is very comprehensive, and they're updating it, every few weeks. So we decided not to create something of our own. And you can see on the left in this notebook, I've uploaded many documents related to a project. I can put in, web URLs, YouTube videos, etc. And on the right, I can see a summary of that. And then I have a customized prompts with extracting the glossaries, in English and Mandarin. You can use other languages, and these is the result. It's a table of two columns. And you can just simply copy and paste. Copy this table without the title, and then paste it into an Excel file and save it as a glossary list. And then you can upload it to the glossary management function here. And when I was preparing for any event, I can just use the audio overview to generate, or video overview to generate a podcast. And then I can play this podcast here to go through some content summarized from the material.
But if you treat it like a fancy calculator, you're missing the point.
All right.
Which brings us to my favorite part of this deep dive.
I may hit the term here. If the term is heat, from the glossary list, there will be a bracket. There is highlighted. Is going to be highlighted in red color, and then there will be a bracket with the secondary language translation there as your reference. Depending on the language you selected, it can work both ways. All right, and then you can also, for example, you can add certain key terms or words by searching it. All right, here you can type in, or you can just select that, and it will pop up here, and then you can just click this. All right, then it's added. So once it is added to the glossary, you will be able to see that. Let me show it to you. See, this is showing up in here. All right, and it's also showing up here immediately. If you have a boothmate who shared the list, it will show up in here. If you do not agree with the translation here, you can also put your cursor here and give your own translation. Okay, so this can be customized, and you can also do force replacement if you think this word's pronunciation is not correct by the speaker and it should be some other words. You can do the force replacement here, which goes into the force replacement list in a similar fashion as the glossary management. So that's it. Very simple.